Hi, this is Allie back from Dutch Touch Greenhouse in Theresa, Wisconsin. We have been touring all of our greenhouses, going house by house. So we did the barn and house A. Hopefully I'll have those linked if you missed those. As we're moving from house A to house B, we have more of our living walls. So if you're looking for more of those trailing ivies, things like that, you'll find those in the gutters throughout the greenhouses. One of my favorites is the Mezu Trailing Red. I love that one. Has more of like a succulent look to it. Another one that can take a lot of heat and is a little bit more forgiving if it doesn't get watered all the time. And then this has been a really popular one, this Pink Panther. Don't know how to say it, so Nora's just going to zoom in on that one for me. But it's been really popular already this year. So I had it on my patio in a pot all by itself, and it was beautiful. I loved it. And then we also have a little bit of Silver Falls here, but we'll see that in another greenhouse, another favorite of mine for in hanging baskets and planters. So as we go into house B, we have a lot of verbena. Again, this one has not been trimmed back yet, so if you come and you do notice that they're trimmed back, never fear. It's always for the best to do that, but now you can see all the beautiful blooms since it hasn't been cut yet. On the other side, we have our sun patience. Love sun patience, super low maintenance flower, and a lot of different colors that we have. This is one of my favorites with the variegated leaf. And they're going to grow more upright. So they're going to be great for a centerpiece in a hanging basket or a planter. Now, beware in house B, we do have a little bit of construction going on. We're hoping to get this cleared up. We've been talking to the construction guys, Colton and Andy. We really want this cleared up before we get busy, especially ladies' night, May 3rd. So we'll see. You know how construction is in Wisconsin. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll be taken care of. But we have some more verbena on this side and this side. So I got nothing much to say here. These are some really cool bicolors, though. I really love those. We don't have as much of those, so it's definitely one you want to grab. If you like it. We do have, now in the middle here, you're going to notice this one looks a little bit different. This is an upright verbena meteor shower. It gets huge. It gets really, really big. I have a nice big bed that I put it in, and it got as tall as my 10-year-old son. So it gets really big. It's really an impressive plant. So if you're looking to fill an area, that's one you want to grab. Over here, we have our Diamond Frost, or is this Diamond Snow? Oh, this is Diamond Mountain. So we have Diamond Mountain. Diamond Mountain lives up to its name. It gets nice and big. It can take sun or shade, and it has kind of a baby's breath look to it. More Diamond Mountain. Here's Diamond Frost. So Diamond Frost doesn't get as big as the Diamond Mountain. I love to put it in my shade planters and baskets. And then we do have Snow, right? Oh, it's over there. And then the Diamond Snow stays more compact. And we didn't have it last year. People were asking for it. We listened. We brought it back. So if you're looking for it, it is here. This is a fun one, Persian Shields. Another one that gets nice and big in a planter. This is one of my favorites, and we haven't had it for a couple years, the eucalyptus. Absolutely love eucalyptus. So I'm going to hide some. So if you want some, come and grab them before I take them all. Now, these did just get a nice trimming, which, again, they don't look very impressive now, but it makes a nice, fuller, stronger plant for you. So these are the Biddens. This is Campfire Marshmallow. We have the Goldilocks Rocks. We have a lot of new colors of Biddens. And then we also over here have the Nemesia. It depends on who you're talking to, how they say it. This one got cut probably a week ago, so they're starting to bloom again. And they are gorgeous. Love them. Oh, darn it, I said gorgeous. So this is Campfire Flame. This one stays a little bit more compact than the other ones. I have this in some of the hanging baskets that I did, and I'm really liking the way that it looks. This one I'm pretty sure is new, Brazen Samurai Bidden. So I'll put a tag there so you can see the the different color bittens that we have, another yellow. This is a double bittens, Be Alive. We had this one last year and it just got chopped, but you can see a little flower left on there so you can see it. So yeah, the Be Alive double orange. It's a really cool look. That one did really well last year. This whole still we got the Nemcia over here, lots of cool colors, and that's good as a nice filler for a planter. And they like sun. They can do part sun to full sun. Over here we have the Lobellaria. I'm pretty sure they got trimmed too. And this is a nice trailing flower. We have a white, we have a raspberry. They get nice and big and full in any hanging basket or planter. Okay, we got some more of our tropicals here. So if you're looking for the feel that you just stepped into Florida, this is some more of our tropicals. You'll kind of see them spread out throughout the greenhouses. Over on this side in House B, we have our combo pots, which also got trimmed, but you can see they're coming back already, filling in even more. The combo pots are 3 plants in 1. We got a lot of these used during our hanging basket classes, but we still have a lot left for you. So you can check the tag. Sometimes it's 3 different flowers, sometimes 3 of the same but different colors. But this is a easy way to plant up any hanging basket or planter. They get huge, they fill in nice, and then they'll trail over. We do have a couple shade options, but most are going to be full sun. They're what we use in a lot of our hanging baskets. Speaking of shade, this is go-to for shade hanging baskets or planters, Terrenia. And you can see we have our baskets that Nora is zooming in on there. They fill in so beautifully. And it's hard to find a shade trailing option with flowers. So this is a great option. Shade's always a little bit more difficult. So we got more Terrenia, different colors. Back to the sun, Bacopa. We have a white and we have a pink. Checking our microphone, it's not dead yet. I always think they're like dainty looking, and they don't like overpower your planter or basket, which is why I like them. They play nice with others. So great spiller for any hanging basket or planter. We got more Sun Patience. So we got more of those. Over here we have our hippos. We have the pink and the white. Those are for shade. They're more of a filler, but they look really cool. Their leaves are just such a cool color and really stand out, especially for shade. You're always looking for that color for shade. We have some salvia here, a peach color and red. And then these are, I'll put a tag up as we're in the salvia zone. I was going to try to show tags more and I've been forgetting. So this is the Misty. This one I absolutely love. This is the Plum Crazy. They get really, really big, and I actually like the way that they smell. I don't know if I'm weird or what, but they have a really cool smell. I like their smell. Over here, the Lobelia also just got a trim, and we have a blue, a white, and my all-time favorite, Ultraviolet. So this is going to be a spiller for in a hanging basket or a planter, and a lot of times I use this in more of my shady planters, and it still does really well. So but it can take full sun as well. It is one that you don't want to let dry out. If it dries out, it's gone. It's not going to come back, so just be careful with the watering with that. We have more salvia. This is another one that gets really, really big, the black and blue salvia. So 24 to 36 inches. I like to use those. I did use them in some planters, but also in big beds. It's really nice too. This is Rockin' Playin' the Blues, another great one. And then this is Rockin' Fuchsia. This one is gorgeous. When it blooms, it's absolutely stunning. So another great option of salvia. Salvia like the full sun. We're gonna go by the big fan. We got some more living walls here. We got the Lysimachia, Goldilocks. If you see any planters or hanging baskets that I made, it most likely will have a Goldilocks in it. I just think it's so pretty. Such a cool color, tropical look. We're coming around over here. So if you are looking for something for our pollinator friends, the lantana is where you want to go. We have it in baskets as well, but here's a different varieties in 4-inch pots. They love heat, they love sun, and the pollinators love them. So there's some that do better in baskets, some that will do really well in a flower bed, and just a really bright color on those. On the left, we have Angelonia. Angelonia always takes a little bit longer to flower. They love heat, they love sun, and they have a beautiful bloom. Another one that pollinators like too because they have that more like tubular flower. So we have bicolors, we have pink and purple, and then we also have the cascading Angelonia. So that will trail over more than being a filler or a thriller too, because Angelonia does get nice and big. This is a new one this year, Spreading Berry Sparkler. So this is one that's going to trail over in a planter or a hanging basket. And we have a lot of these that were used during the hanging basket class. So we've been watching those since they're new to us to see how they do. And they've been doing great. If you watched my other video, I told you Portulaca was going to be somewhere else. And this is where it is. Our drought-loving Portulaca, not loving, but tolerant. Doesn't love a drought, but it can tolerate a drought. So again, a really hot spot that things are hard to grow in. This is one that you can put in, and they're just beautiful. A nice, easy, low maintenance plant. They get really full, really compact. And then we have some more of our combo pots for you here. So if you're looking for different varieties of those, again, they go fast. They will be gone really quick, especially as people get to know them and how amazing they are. So I think that's it. There's a lot in House B. So hopefully you had your pen and paper ready. I should have told you that at the beginning of the video, but you can always rewind. So we'll see you in the next one.